no matter which country you are going for, these scholarships can actually save you thousands and thousands of dollars. And I'm not going to go over the exact names, etc., etc. What I'm going to give you over here is value, pure value that I have gained through my experience. I'll tell you what, when I went for my master's and I went to one country, but this can be for any country really. I personally went to the US. I did not know of this. Okay, but it was eventually when we started working with clients, I think almost 2 years back, which was actually the year of Corona when it first came in, right? We started working on scholarships, external third party scholarships, which give you scholarship funding basically after you get the admit in general, or even if you're anticipating an admit in a particular country, in a particular college, etc., etc., right? And they would give you the scholarship just on the basis of that. This funding can be not only in the form of a loan scholarship, but it can also be a grant that you never have to return just because you qualify, you got it, and you can actually use that to better your education. I want to tell you about these scholarships. Let me actually tell you how it goes. So last to last year, we actually started this. We were still, starting off with consulting, and we were still, helping people apply to universities, but we came across some third party scholarships and we were like, hey, let's just give them a try. Now, we did not officially put a service or anything on the website, but we just talked to the existing clients and we said, hey, look, we have this, are you interested, etc., etc. So 2 out of 10 people said, yeah, sure, let's give it a try. We gave it a try and the response was okay-ish. A couple people got through, very few though. And again, that was the year of coronavirus, so we did not really expect a lot either. Then what we did was next year, that was in 2021, we actually went ahead and we made it a full-fledged service, and then we started taking in applications, and then we applied again to these external scholarships. What happened? The response was actually much, much better. It was pretty great. I'm not saying everyone got the scholarship, but I'm saying that yes, a lot of people actually did get scholarships. So guys, a lot of you guys, you would be making the same mistake that I made. You would think that, hey, look, we can't really get funding or scholarship just if we have the admit, or if our admit is not from an Ivy League university, right? Or something like that. And this can be for any country. You could be going to Australia, you could be going to USA, you could be going to Canada, Germany, literally anywhere in the world. Wherever you're going, you can actually use the opportunity right now. But the thing is, the reason I'm making this video is you have to start your search right now. Okay, you have to start right now, because, and this is also why I can't really give you some generic names. Yes, we do have a database, etc., etc. We do have a public one, that's a separate one, but we do have these dynamic scholarships which open up only once a year for people who are going for the fall intake, for the September, for the August intakes, right? No matter which country you're going to, these will certainly apply to you. And I'm not saying that every single one of these apply, but hey, we have about 20, 25, right? So at least 2-3 of these will apply to you. What you have to do over here is you have to search these for yourself, okay? Because this is the time, February, March, this is the time when the scholarships start having deadlines. These are the external third-party scholarships. You're not being funded by the university, you're being funded by something else. Now, I'm going to be releasing these scholarships one by one. I'm going to be talking about these, discussing about these on my Instagram. So if you haven't followed me over there, you can go ahead, follow me on my Instagram page, where you will find a lot of these details as and when the deadlines start to come in. Again, I'll be sending those to you. But again, for now, what I want to do is to realize that you have two alternatives over here, okay? The first one is not going to cost you money. It's going to cost you time, and you should have expertise, okay? Time and expertise. If you have that, you go with number one, because no money will be involved. Number two, this one, however, will require you to have money, okay? But it will not require you to have time or expertise. So whichever one you prefer, you can actually go with that. Both the options are open. But the first one, of course, you have to search. I'll tell you what you have to do over here. The first one, you have to go ahead, you have to search for scholarships that you are eligible for. And let me tell you why this is the most complex part. Applying to them, it's not the highest level of, complication. You can actually get through, you can apply, but actually finding these out, that is the hands down most complex part. Let me tell you why. So just some of these attributes that these will depend on are nationality, target university, target country, source country, program, age, work ex, GPA, and much, much more. There's just a lot of criteria. So you can be someone who has an amazing profile, etc., etc. But hey, if you have a different profile and person B has a different profile, then for you maybe scholarship 1, 2, and 3 apply, and for person B maybe scholarship 5, 6, and 2 apply. So yes, there can be a little bit of overlap, but again, these can be very, very different in most cases, and I have experienced that personally. Depending on the program, etc., it's very easily the complete game changes, really, right? So the requirements are different, etc., etc. Now again, for people who are going with process one, really, they would want to do everything themselves. They would not want to spend any money in this. You have to first find these scholarships for you. Again, these for you, again, like I said, it has to be a unique search. You have to do this on your own. It's very difficult if someone else is searching for you and they don't really know exactly what they're doing. Okay, first you find them. Secondly, you send in applications as early as possible. It's the same kind of a thing over here. You have to apply early, just like it is in the case of universities. If you apply early, you get better chances. It's similar in case of a lot of scholarships, and I've experienced that last year. Okay, so make sure that you go ahead, find these, and then you apply as early as possible. You may have to produce some essays. Very common requirement, essays. You may have to produce LORs, but LOR would be generally only just one that you would be requiring. So yes, your recommenders will definitely be involved over here. Then there might be some additional tasks, etc., etc., but at the end of the day, it's basically mostly a free application in most cases. Okay, generally there is no application fee. Now we have that out of the way. That is way number one. Way number two is that you go ahead to ymgrad.com. You go at the scholarship application help service, you offload the job to the experts. We can take care of it. We'll find the right scholarships for you, no matter what you're doing, undergrad, PhD, masters, whatever it is, whichever country it is, do you have WorkX or not, whatever it is, we'll understand your profile and we'll find the exact scholarships for you. And the three best options that people like your profile have gotten through us in the last term itself, we would want to use the recent data, right? So in the last term, okay, we see that, okay, this person had a similar profile like yours, they got it through this scholarship. We're going to help you apply it over there. So you can do that as well. You can take a look at the scholarship application help for that. We'll be more than happy to have you over here. So that's all that is going on. Again, it is up to you how you move forward. I just wanted to inform you that this is the time. If you are missing out on it, well, it's going to be tough later on. Okay, so this is potentially money that you can save. This is potentially thousands of dollars that you can save in your tuition and housing and airplane flights and all of those expenses. These can be saved. I'm just telling you right now, it's a huge hint. For those of you who use this, it's valuable. For those of you who just don't use this and tell me, look, you should have told us the scholarships, trust me, it's a huge list, and even if I wanted to, I would not be able to cover it even in a 1-hour video. So for that, we have my Instagram. You can follow me over there. Like I said, I'll be updating you guys, and subscribe to the channel for more such updates. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye and take care for now.